Good afternoon, Heritage Conference fans. Welcome to Heritage Conference Game Day, your front row seat to all the action, hype, and hot takes before the big games kick off. For our guests, we have the one and only Dr. Luke Faust.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for having me. It's quite an honor. You must be really short on talent.
No? We needed a doctor for this show.
Yes,
We needed a doctor.
Holding a fake one.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Grandma Dinger. She's watching somewhere out there.
All right, we'll kick it off for our first game. We have the team down the road in West Shamokin.
The 5-2 Homer Center Wildcats are traveling to the winless West Shamokin Wolves for the Week 8 matchup. West Shamokin is averaging only 6 points a game. They are trying their best. Their key players are Ryan Boer, averaging 55 rushing yards a game, and J.J. Cessna, averaging 34 receiving yards a game. If West Shamokin wants any chance, they need to possess the ball on offense and eat up the clock if they want to slow down Homer's offense. Homer, on the other hand, is averaging 24 points a game, with Carson Arun, their quarterback, has 82 rushing yards a game, and Riley Coball averaging 30 receiving yards a game. For them, I think they're going to win this. They really just need to keep doing what they're doing, and they'll be successful tonight.
Yeah, Homer's definitely going to win this game. West Shamokin just does not have the firepower to keep up this year with most teams in the Heritage Conference. And Homer, they have a pretty good offense. They're very physical, and just West Shamokin will not be able to keep up, even though they are trying their best.
They're trying their best.
Trying their best. Their running back has 55 yards. Jake, if you only have 55 yards, you wouldn't be able to pull off that pink coat.
Yeah, he's trying his best.
He's trying his best.
Trying his best, though.
He's trying his best.
Trying his best.
With that, I'm going to have to agree with the crowd here and say that West Shamokin doesn't stand a chance, no matter how hard they try.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Homer in this one. I think we played West Shamokin for their scrimmage. Once again, I'm going to mention 73, their singular linemen on that trying their best line of West Shamokin. But West Shamokin just doesn't have the skill players or the size or strength or pretty much anything to beat Homer. So I'm going to take Homer in this one.
Yeah, definitely Homer. Even though West Shamokin is trying their best, they have zero shot of beating Homer. It's just not a good. They're trying their best this year. The best isn't good though. Their best isn't good. So yeah, give me Homer for this one.
All right, we're going to take it to Penns Manor and Northern Cambria. Jake?
This game is being played on Saturday because of the lack of officials that we have in our conference. But both teams coming into the game at just below 500 with a 3-4 record. Both teams are also coming off a tough loss in previous weeks. Penns Manor comes into this game with 18 points per game, while Northern Cambria comes in with 26 points per game. For Penns Manor, senior running back Justin Wojtek comes into the showdown leading the conference in rushing yards and touchdowns, while linebacker Dylan Depp comes into the game leading the state in tackles, even though some people say that his stats are boosted. For Northern Cambria, quarterback Daniel Farrell comes into this game with 419 yards and 5 touchdowns, who is a very versatile player who can run the ball and throw the ball for the Colts. For Penns Manor, I think this young secondary needs to stand tall versus the Colts' passing attack. And if they do this, I think they can come away with the win. For Northern Cambria, they just need to out-physical the Comments, who are known as a very physical team. And they need to get their playmakers the ball in space. But to be honest, I think in this game, I think Northern Cambria will win. Penns Manor has a very young secondary, and we know Northern Cambria likes to throw the ball, so I think that that's what they will be able to do, and I think Northern Cambria will win.
I agree. I also think Northern Cambria is going to win, mainly because they've definitely played a tougher schedule against tougher teams, so I'm going to go with Northern Cambria, too.
Is that on me?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to also go with Northern Cambria because they're going to get the ball out in space. They're going to be able to move it around, even though the physicality of their opponent, it's not going to matter because they're going to get the ball past them.
Yeah, I do think Justin Wojtek's, you talked about the boosted stats. I mean, the man has, 141 carries already? And it's...
Yeah.
So he's definitely a dive merchant, but I think that Northern can thread apart this Penns Manor secondary. As you said, a very young secondary, a very inexperienced secondary, but don't be surprised if Penns Manor keeps it close, but definitely taking Northern in this one.
I have to agree with Northern, definitely. If Northern focused on Justin Wojtek, the running back, I think that will shut them down, especially with Northern's passing game and their young secondary. I think Northern should pull this one out.
Yeah, Penn's Manor I just don't think they have enough weapons considering they pretty much only have a running back. And, sometimes their quarterback likes to throw the ball with two hands.
Yeah,
So that
somebody-
should say something.
Per Coach Dalton's
Yeah, Coach
review.
Coach Dalton's film review.
All right, we're gonna take it to Game 3. I have United and Portage. United is rolling in off a big win against West Shamokin, 35-7, while Portage comes off yet another loss to Cambria Heights, 52-6. Currently, Portage is out of playoff contention, while United still has a chance if they win out. United's points per game is 24 points, while Portage only has 18. United has two star running backs in Logan Lichtenfeldts and Shaden Aleska. Shaden's more of the speedy back, a little bit smaller of a back, but definitely he's known as a track star around the conference. And then Logan Lichtenfeldts is more of a beefed up. They like to motion him around, try to out-formation you a little. He likes to sit on the curl routes, and he's curl route merchant. Then for Portage, we have Easton Slanik. Their quarterback has 7 touchdowns on the year. Is pretty much leading them in every stat category, even rushing. That's not the best sign when your quarterback's your leading rusher. So Easton Slanik, definitely a star player to watch out for. But United just has to run the ball in this one. Be physical. They're they're bigger than you would think. Once you show up in person, you think they're a little bit bigger. So Portage is one of the smaller teams of the conference. So United definitely needs to run the ball up the middle, get those linemen moving in space a little, get some pulling guards, stuff like that. While Portage needs to win the so-called pretty game. They need to throw the ball around, special teams, their passing defense, get a turnover, win the turnover margin, and just come up with a creative way to win this game. But I'm definitely going to take United in this one. United just seems more like they're more versatile. They can do more things, while Portage is just having a little bit of struggling season. They're trying their best.
Yeah, I agree. United definitely can do what they want on the field, and they played a lot of good teams pretty tough. A lot of teams that Portage have been blown out by. So I'm going to go with United.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take United. They're a very physical team. They like to do some things after the play is already over, though. I've heard they're a pretty dirty team. You just heard that around a little bit. They have
lower
they just a little pinch and stuff like that. But they have a very, very good O-line. I think United does have a very good O-line, and Portage's offensive line is on the weaker side in the conference, and I just don't think Portage will be able to keep up with United Valley's offense. So give me United Valley.
I think United is way more physical than I thought until I watched a few of their games. And seeing them in the trenches, even against us, I mean, they're going to blow some people off the ball. And I don't think that Portage stands a chance here. I think that they're going to run the ball right down their throat in Wonderwood Hill.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Definitely United with this one. Like as Birdie said, United has held very good teams up and defense-wise, keeps them low-scoring games. But, yeah, I'm definitely going to go with United for this one. It's just a more physical team all around. And
Yeah, I think United, they can also pass the ball a little too. Don't underestimate them in that category. But they like to essentially do what Cambria Heights does and motion to out-formation people and get more guys on one side of the ball. But we'll take it to our last game. We have Conemaugh Township and Cambria Heights. Eric, go ahead.
this week, Cambria Heights travels down to Conemaugh Township after a big win against Portage, 52-6. And Township coming off a very close win to Penn's Manor, only 6-0. That was a very tight game. Right now the Township stat leaders are Brendan Lohr rushing for 95 yards a game, and DJ Beno receiving 50 yards a game. 50-yard receiving, that. And then you have Nolan Clausen, who is leading this powerful Cambria Heights offense with 114 yards per game. And, I mean, they do pass a little bit, nothing crazy. But, with Braden DeArmond with 46 receiving yards a game. So I do think Cambria Heights is definitely going to win this one, no doubt about it. They're on a roll right now. The only close game they've had was Marion Center. They lost that game. But, I definitely think Cambria Heights is going to win this game.
I'm gonna have to go the other way. I'm gonna take a risk here and have Conemaugh Township winning this game, just because although their defense is a little bit weaker, Conemaugh Township can run and throw the ball very well. So I'm gonna take a gamble and go with Conemaugh Township.
Yeah, I'm the complete opposite. I think Cambria Heights will dominate this game from start to finish. They just have an answer for everything Conemaugh Township wants to do, in my opinion. I think Conemaugh Township wants to throw the ball, but Cambria Heights has a very good secondary, and they have a strong pass rush, too. We found that out firsthand. They had many sacks that really hurt us in that game. And I really want to focus in on Nolan Clausen. He's only a sophomore, but he is very versatile. They line him up at quarterback. He's a kick returner, running back, leading rusher, leading touchdown scorer on their team. So he's just a very versatile player who I think will affect this game greatly.
Oh man, this one I'm gonna have to take Heights. I can't listen to what Mr. Hutter's saying down there. That's just nonsense. I think that Heights actually reminds me of River Valley when you watch their stat lines. It seems like this team is growing in the right direction. Where I think that Township's sort of a standstill. I think that they're going to continue to do what they've done all season, but they haven't progressed as much as Heights. And Heights was good out of the gate, so they're going to continue to grow, and they're going to pose a lot of challenges, I think, for Township.
Yeah, as much as I would want Township to win this, I don't think they will. Township is a very similar team to Northern Cambria, and Northern Cambria only lost 21-14 against Cambria Heights. So, but that's a little bit of a different story. It's they call it the Coal Bowl.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, these teams have history, but not as much as Northern and Cambria Heights. So, I'm gonna have to take Cambria Heights in this one. I think they're just so dynamic everywhere they go. They have that DeArmit kid. He's really fast too. He's just kind of a vertical threat that keeps that secondary out of the box a little while they run it with Nolan Clausen. And I think Nolan Clausen has multiple passing touchdowns too. They like to run almost like a toss pass. Honestly, they like to put him at Wildcat. He's very dynamic. They like to make him the focal piece of their offense. But I'm gonna have to take Heights in this one. Definitely, I think Heights. Right now, Heights and River Valley are actually aligned to meet in the playoffs if everything balances out how it's supposed to. So, I think that should be a exciting matchup if that happens. But as much as I would want Township to win, I got Heights in this one.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, also somebody said Nolan Clausen might be the best athlete in the heritage for football right now. He's good. I mean, he's just doing everything for now for Cambria Heights, and they're a good powered offense team. So
Do you see who I'm sitting next to?
I mean, I don't know. This kid's doing everything though.
Come on, Tanner.
Like these two are good running backs, but this kid's doing everything. So I don't know.
It's 3.
QB specialist. Anyways,
He gets a couple carries at the end of the games.
yeah. Actually, we're up by 40.
All right, so for that argument, actually, with best athlete in the heritage, kind of leads into our next segment. Dog of the week, who do we have?
I don't know about best athlete in the heritage, but he's definitely our own personal targeting merchant. I'm gonna go with Brady Kaufman.
For me, I have from Penn's Manor, Justin Wojtek. He's a huge player for them who leads the conference in touchdowns and yards. So he's a very versatile player. He's going to run you over. He can also put a juke move on you. So I'm going to take him for Dog of the Week.
I got 2 dogs of the week. One's going to be honorary. I'm sorry if that breaks the rules.
Oh,
My honorary dog of the week is going to be Coach Shoemaker's mustache.
Ooh.
Okay, I think that thing there needs taken out. Like never mind. I don't say anything more inappropriate than that. But that mustache needs taken care of. My real dog of the week though goes to a kid that I've actually was his neighbor for a minute, Mr. Brody Forche. The kid is a total animal. To see anybody try to come across that corner is just fun. And he spends more time in the backfield than the offense does. I mean, he is in there every single play. It's really fun to watch him play. So he's definitely my dog of the week.
Okay, I like that. Brody Forshaw, we've seen him make plays in United, one of the anchors on defense that made them only score 7 points. So definitely 2 RV anchors. I'm going to flip the script a little and go with the team down the road. Carson Arone, he's their quarterback, and he's also leading them in pretty much every stat line. So, but this time it's a little bit different. They've been winning games. He's been leading them to win games. So I think he's definitely one of the impact players on their team, and it'll be cool to see him kind of develop over the course of the year. So
Mine's going to have to be Nolan Clausen. I mean, he's actually doing everything for this Cambridge Heights team right now. He is crazy. How many touchdowns does he have this season? He's a lot, though. He also has a good pass rating for him being quarterback, however many times he's quarterback.
He buys you flowers.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing good. I mean, he has
like he
128.
Did he take you out to dinner
I
last
mean,
night?
he has a 128 QBR rating for might be the most versatile offensive.
Well, he
On
only
what,
throws.
5
Yeah, he
throws?
has like 5 snaps at quarterback a game. So
He's
I,
doing good.
I have a
But
120
5 snaps a game is for a running back is good.
I'm just saying.
I mean, come on,
I mean, give credit where credit is due, but
definitely.
not that much.
He's a sophomore running the heritage.
Okay. There's also another sophomore running around in the Heritage,
Oh my
but
goodness.
not the name.
All right, we're gonna end the show
We
before
talk about
Jake.
you.
Yeah. We're gonna end the show before Jake Woodring comes up with any other ways to glaze himself. So, thank you for tuning in to Heritage Conference Game Day. Thank you, Dr. Luke Faust, for
You're welcome.
coming on
Thanks
to
for
our
having me.
show. Yep, of course. We'll see you, and make sure to tune in to the next episode.